The family decided to dedicate a wall, a painting, of remembrance of him doing such a thing for the BVI. So as you look across on the right, you see the propeller over there on top of the wall? The propeller? Yeah. And as we approach the wall, you're going to see a picture of Mr. Linton Whitley. Of remembrance of him flying, first pilot, in Tortola. He flew from 1952 to 2021. He was the founder of the airline that we have, BVI, Linton Whitley. May he rest in peace. As we approach on the wall up there, I'm going to show you a little bit about culture, how it used to be years ago. Years ago, we didn't have no pen to put no fowls or chicken. So we used to see this man here carved. On the wall, you're going to see a picture of Mr. Freeman and his wife. Mr. Freeman is here feeding his chicken and fowls with chickpeas and breadcrumbs. He and his wife. Then for a day of fun, you go donkey riding with the mule. As you can see, those guys are enjoying themselves on a donkey ride. Then you have the plowing at the tanya on the land, where you see the guys going to plow the ground to get the tanya, and the ladies follow up by picking them up and walking with them to carry home. They make sure they carry water for the guys to drink. If you see in their hands, they carry water and food. Now you have the dipping of the dipping day is where they take the cows and they walk right through the alley there and they wash off the cows from fleas and ticks. The farmers wash the cows through that area there and then bring them back into the pen. That's the dipping. Now in the morning time, you find that the cattle, the farmers feed the cattle them in the morning with water at the well, and then in the evening time at 6 they do the same thing.
So that would be a cow wash.
Then we have a thing called cassava. Most of you might know cassava. They pump it up with some coconut and they name it Bang Bang. If you notice that the lady is putting the cassava that she mixed up on top of a plate. That flat plate, they throw heat some underneath it and they make it into a bread. And they call it Bang Bang. Only to market, you'll find in the morning time that people will go in the morning time, they will go to the market and they will carry all the food stuff. The passion fruit, they have pears, they have pumpkin, bananas. So you see in the morning time, they will go to the market to sell those stuff. Then we have the outside oven, the brick oven or the stone oven, where they will make bread. And notice she has loaves of bread, And you will have people from the different residents come and they buy bread and they will sell it to the market square. Then they had a thing called fungi. Those guys will take a squash, make a scratch, the pipe to blow the bass, the shack and the cowbell, and they turn it into music. As the rest of the people here, as you see in bamboo shade time, that's the way they used to do it. They dance to the music that the guys make. Bamboo shade time. Here at the mill, you'll find that there's where they grind the cane into juices at the mill. And then they turn it into rum or sugar. And they put it in the boiling house. It goes in the boiling house and it's stored in those barrels for sale. You notice that the barrel house, there's the cane juice going into the different Jimmy Jam, and then they put them into the barrel. Now, years ago, we didn't have no pickups or no cars. It's donkey and mule. So all they used to do is take the sandbags and they go and get sand off the beaches to help build their houses. So they load them up on the donkeys and they bring them to the houses or whatever spot they are doing their building. The preparation of crab at night, you will see the guys go and they'll go in the palm bush and they pick the crabs. Once the light is shining in their eyes, the crabs cannot see. So they just pick up the crabs and go with them. And that used to be a dish for the evening for your family. Crab rice. Crab and rice. They catch up the day, as you can see, these guys catch the fish and they sell it to the locals. Now in school, in nursery school, you will have that the kids will be outside because the classroom was so small. They had to do classes outside. As the principal is watching them at the same time to make sure they're in order. Then you have mom goes to town, and when she's come up at Soldier Hill, some of them can't go up the hill, so they have to hold on the donkey tail or the mule tail, and they head up the hill. The cutting the cane is to go where they make the juice, to grind the juice, and then the coal pit. That's how they make coal. They bury the sticks under the ground, and then they light it, and it comes into coal, and they bag the coal for sale. And evening time, you will have relaxation time, where the family comes together and play music and talk a lot about what happened for the day. And this serious guy here, you see Daniel Farrington, he was a district representative. Anything happened in this district, he used to go to the governor and make his complaint. Daniel Farrington. That's the history of Tortola. For those who are looking for animals like cows, there is a cow. Up on your left, there is a cow. You don't have to go to a zoo to see a cow, it's right there. And then you have some ducks. You see, they're still doing their farming. We have ducks. And they have fowls in the pen. Remember, we're in the countryside, so you will see these things. Now, on the right, the building there is the watch house. This is where the representatives come and talk to the public and let them know what's going on. The watch house. Okay, folks, we're going to stop out here at the lookout here. You're going to see a guy on sticks performing for you. And you can get a drink and use the bathroom there on the left. There's the cleaning guy. How you say, my brother? Okay, folks, we're going to get out here, as I said before. for 10 minutes and give you 10 minutes to relax yourself. Use the bathroom, have a drink. Yes.